Ramon, ano ang nasa box? What do you say box? In
Box.
Tagalog.
Box. Box.
Box. Box.
Box.
Ramon, ano
Ah,
ang nasa sa kahon? Kahon. There you go.
anong nasa
Ano ang
kahon?
nasa kahon? All
Di ko
right.
alam.
It's my turn to do it this time. I'm gonna pull it. All right. So October is a special time for you and I for a lot of
Called
different
you called it
reasons.
special?
That's
Okay.
special, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Another thing that makes it special is in October 5th, 2001, we decided to name or to start our group slash friendship and call it the Thugs Authority back in high school.
This was in high school.
Yeah, this was in high
Um,
school. It's
but
we were in high school in 2001.
right.
That makes
Yeah.
me want to like hurt myself. But yeah, so 2001 was the start of our group. We've been friends for way longer than that, but for for this conversation, the actual group called Thugs Authority was born that day. And
Mm-hmm.
since this is October, we would be remiss if we didn't mention that we didn't talk about it. That this year, 2020, is the 19th year anniversary of that little group.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, 19 years ago. I don't even remember how many
We
members.
we had a lot. And it's gotten. I'll be honest. It's gotten to a point where like you're just grabbing man whoever who wants to join the group. And it didn't really matter to me because either way, I'm friends with you guys. Maybe a part
Yeah,
of the group or not. Um, Again, like it didn't matter much to me, but it probably mattered to some of the other people, other members,
I
right?
yeah, I know it mattered to me because I was all up in that thing. Like I was like one of
Well,
the
it
main
was
ones
the
who was recruited.
yeah, it was the cool thing back then, like to create with your own group and you give it a name.
Yeah.
Um,
And another thing with that is that it for the longest time in high school, we were just that group that were just like slackers. I mean, we still were, but
hmm.
for the majority, we were just like the slackers, and we nobody really gave us any attention really.
But
But
what?
for some reason,
Okay.
hang on, but for some reason there was a switch of like mentality and awareness that we started becoming the cool slackers. Like we were the cool group that people wanted to join to. So we
Hmm.
were like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. So it's to use your favorite word. It was an ego boost.
Right. It was an ego boost. Yeah.
It definitely
Um,
was.
Now I'm starting to wonder too. What started what started this, right? The whole grouping name, like what's like you have the Smile group, you have the Pokemon group, you have
Zairi Van Kazel.
anxiety, you have the Flips.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we stole a lot of their little members too, little
I
flips.
guess so. Well, no, they're like they are the cool guys in school, like the good looking ones. um that's that group, the Flips, that's them, um
I don't know about you, but we got some honeys in our group. What are you talking about? The good looking one?
which
Are
one
you?
which one
We
you're
got
talking about?
we got some Van Halen Asuncion, baby, prime rib, and then you got Mark Aldrin Antonio, man,
Dexter, we got
Dexter.
Dexter,
Yo, we got some models, bro. We got some
uh
killers in our group.
or
So
Joe Peter. Back then I thought his name was Jupiter, like the planet.
really,
Yeah, it didn't it it
didn't
didn't click.
click.
It didn't click right away until I saw his real name. The whole
Mm.
time I thought it was Jupiter.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well because he be in another planet.
well, he thinks like he's from another planet. Yeah, but something triggered this. I can't remember which, because I remember we had a class in journalism. It's called journalism. That's the name of the sub. I don't know. You call it subject or the
The
program,
class, the
the
class.
class, right? Um, and I remember we had to come up. You have to come up with your own group, and then you. No, never mind. That's different. I was thinking
I
something totally
I
different.
think I know the catalyst of the Thugs thing. Not so sure about the groups in general because it's been around, but like just the Thugs in general.
Uh
Do
huh.
you remember?
No.
It started with Cristobal, because he wanted to join us. Like I don't know which
He
group he
did.
was
He
from,
did.
but
He did. He did.
yeah, and
He
you
was
were
part of it. He was
facilitating.
part of the Flips. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
you
because
you were
I'm
facilitating that.
I'm good friends with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, then girlfriend back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. I'm good friends with her, and she mentioned that he wanted to join, and I can tell he wanted to join too. So I'm like, and he's friends with James.
Exactly. So
So
he had an in.
yeah. So then I'm like, why not? You know, come in, join us, and he did.
Yeah.
Um, and he was probably the only member from section A, right?
I
That
think
joined us.
so.
He's probably the early ones,
He
or
was
probably the
he
only
wa-
one.
he was the first outsider.
Yeah. Um. So
No,
yeah, that's
because
when it's.
and he's not the only flips one because Fruto went too. Remember
Yeah.
Ben Hur's boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like when all these guys start, and then you have Kyle too.
Mm-hmm. We had like an underclassman join us. I think
Yeah.
at towards the end of that, it was more like they joined because it was a cool thing to do. That's
Right.
what it is.
Oh, then you have Dexter and those guys too, right? Like they were originally from our
The
group. They were
Pokemon, right?
from yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
So
a
they're
bunch of
affiliated with other groups.
yeah, it's like a bunch of the people that wanted to join us
Mm-hmm.
joined. And I remember we kind of had like a little initiation too. Like, yeah, you got to do something before
Yeah.
you're able to join. But
I'll be honest.
it's
Yeah.
nothing devious. It was just like fun.
Kind of like I can't. I'll be honest. I can't remember. I can't. I have no recollection because I didn't have to go through any of that shit. That's probably why I can't remember.
Yeah,
Um.
I mean, majority of the time you were actually going to school, you're going to class. So we would just be like whatever.
I didn't want
So
to fucking fail, guys. So.
yeah,
Uh.
you've missed a bunch of those times. That's what
I
it is.
did. I did. I
Yeah,
just hear stories.
yeah. But if you really think about it, like we're gonna celebrate 19. We celebrated 19 years. Greeted, had a post
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook, whatever. But if you really think about it, it was the Thugs Authority itself ended when we graduated. Like
Yep.
it was over then.
Yep.
Like the Thugs Authority as it was
Mm-hmm.
ended, and it went back to our original, the
The circle.
pre-friendship.
Right.
Yeah.
The original circle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Because okay, like if you have to think about it right now, who is in the original circle?
Who's in the original circle? I
Mm-hmm.
know Pat, you,
Mm-hmm.
myself, Jekyll, Beho,
Mm-hmm.
um,
James.
James, um,
I think you
I think
put
Ben, I
Kuda.
think Kudal, yeah.
Yeah, you put Kuda there.
Even Van Halen, I think,
Yeah, but he is. He's definitely in
right?
because he was in before Cristobal, so he has to be.
Yeah, Van Halen. Well, just the fact that I'm not remembering them kind of sucks too.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
it is what it is. If you haven't talked to them in so long.